Welcome to the Grab a Coffee podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Francesca.
Catch up weekly with a coffee where we chat about life running small businesses, juggling motherhood,
And tangents ranging from holiday embarrassment to female hormones and everything in between.
Hello.
Hello.
It was so nice to be...
I'm stuck to the sofa.
God. And, take two. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to crop that off. It was so nice to see you at class this morning.
Oh, I know, we've done some work together.
Yeah,
haven't we,
little
this
collab.
morning? I know, it was lovely that. And then you walk in and one of your friends is there.
Oh, yeah, so I went to Francesca's last session of baby yoga today to do some strength training introduction or reintroduction for the mums. And one of my friends was there with her baby and I was like, oh, hi. So that was cute. I like the baby yoga because they're at an age where they're just doing a bit more, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think newborns are so boring. I was just like...
Eat, sleep.
One of my friends has just had a baby and she just keeps updating us on, like, she's getting pooed on and getting sick, and I just think, oh, thank God I'm not there.
Got no desire to go back there, have you?
Not right now, no. I just... God, can't be arsed. Anyway... It was really nice seeing those babies. They were like smiley, rolly.
Yes. And it's really nice because I've been doing the introduction to, it's like a reintroduction to exercise after having your baby.
Yeah.
It is baby yoga, but I take mums through stretches as well. And that one for the shoulder blades is a really lovely one.
Oh, I love that stretch. I joined in a bit.
Yeah, good. I still do those, that puppy pose and that twisty one, because that really helps the back, shoulders, and obviously you're keeping everything nice and supple. If you don't use it, you lose it. But your stuff is like taking it that step further. So if they've done all those courses, they're probably far enough along their postpartum recovery to start those little at-home exercises, which I think are really valuable because don't necessarily need a gym to get you going on that, or you can have those things at home.
Yeah, if you've been out of exercise for a while, like anything that you can do is going to be better than sitting on your ass feeding a baby all day.
Sitting here drinking coffee.
No, nothing is better than that. I think it can be just so overwhelming for mums.
Yeah, because you think, right, now I'm sitting down feeding, but now I've got to like make tea for the others. Now I've got to clean that, and then you're sitting down feeding again. So you're like, no, there's actually no time for me. I remember not showering.
Yeah, because you can't see how, if you've got a pre-baby routine, you can't see how that would ever fit back in, but it won't. It never is going to fit back in. And one of the ladies at yoga was talking to me about that. Like before she had a baby, she was doing a 5K. I think she's going to the gym for 3 hours a day. 5K run and 2 classes, and my eyes probably
in a week.
Every morning.
Before
work, before she had a baby, every morning. Before she had a baby.
She did a 5K run and then
2
classes, and then went to work?
And then went to work. I know. And then I was just staring at her. She was like, I know it was too much.
I thought that was her weekly thing, because that's 3 things.
I know. So I said to her, I was like, honestly, I said, I used to be like this as well. I used to do so much. Probably really overtrain. 3 full body workouts a week is plenty. If you're lifting heavy enough, or get to the point where you're confident lifting heavy enough, pushing your muscles every week, 3 full body workouts is all you need. But it was really interesting talking to her. But she had a good question, which I thought I'd bring to the podcast, seeing as we're doing listener questions.
Yeah.
Let's hope she's now a listener.
Yeah, I know.
Listener questions. So she said that she's really struggling with her lower back. Getting a lot of aches. Especially when she's pushing the double pram. So she's got 3 under 5. I was like, no wonder you've not been able to replicate your pre-baby routine. And I've not been able to replicate mine. I've only got 1.
The 2 that are walking and talking are up about 5 a.m. as well.
Jesus.
Now I've figured out who it is.
Yeah. So she's struggling with her lower back, especially when pushing the double pram, and wondering what she could do to help it not ache so much. So she said she's getting like relief from the yoga, obviously.
Good.
Stretching it out.
Yeah.
I think when people have lower back aches, it's generally related to glutes, weakened glutes.
Right.
So I explained.
Oh, so your lower back's compensating because this isn't working as hard as it should be.
Your bum cheeks aren't working as hard. When you think about your glutes, they're holding your whole trunk up.
Yeah.
So if they're weak,
and this is our heaviest point.
Yeah. So if they're weak, that pressure's getting put onto your lower back.
Okay.
Makes sense. I gave her some exercises too. So we'd already done squats and glute bridge. So I just said, continue to do those. Add some lunges in. Do single leg glute bridge when both legs becomes too easy.
Okay.
So that you're pushing yourself a bit more.
And actually causes fire in the buttock when you do that.
Yeah, I love a single leg. Do you know what as well? Single leg anything is brilliant because you get and single arm because you get a lot of muscle imbalance.
Right.
When you're constantly, well, in general, we have muscle imbalance because if you're right-handed, you're naturally doing everything with your right side.
Yeah.
So it is good to do single limb exercises. Okay. It's also, I think, quite good for cognitive development or cognitive.
That makes sense because there's a couple of moves that we do in the classes. When you're crossing over baby's midline, it actually helps the brain development because you're activating the left and the right side at the same time.
Yeah, so
there's got to be some. Yeah, definitely.
So I'll give a few exercises
and then balance probably.
Yeah, definitely improves your balance. And just explain that it's probably your glutes that are feeling weakened, but also it could be related to core strength. So just do both because and hopefully that'll help. But I think a lot of people when they get, especially with back, as soon as your back starts aching or you've got anything in your back, it's like I have to stop doing everything. I don't know if people are like so paranoid about like putting the back out. Yeah, but if you do nothing, you probably are going to put your back out.
Yeah,
because you've just got no muscle.
Not doing anything, lying flat on the floor, saying she had to have a certain length of time lying flat on the floor. Yeah. She wouldn't lift anything. She wouldn't do anything. Well, now she has osteoporosis, so she can't. But I feel like activating my back all the time. Like I start off the class with those twists and they open it up and, we go both ways. And in the yoga, I've noticed like it helps you in daily life. So for example, there's a really awkward cupboard to get into in the kids' bedroom. And if I lean a certain way on one leg to the side, I can
you're like yoga posing to get into the cupboard.
Yeah, and I'm like, I couldn't have done that before. I started doing all that. Yeah, that's interesting. So it helps you. I saw something recently. Somebody was training something about an old lady body, but it wasn't. It was so that when she's an old lady, she can get in and out of the chair. She's not falling. She can do stairs. So anyway, carry on. I realised that I was gone, but it came into my head.
So, I think some aches in lower back. Yeah, people panic, but like I explained to the lady in the group, it'll just be that her glutes have got fired up because she's pushing a double buggy, and then she's got muscle ache because her muscles are like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily like a bad pain, and it's just that she needs to like work on her glute strength again because
that's good to know because that feels quite simple.
And you know what? You don't even have to be a mum to lose muscle mass in your glutes. If you're in a very sedentary job, if you're sat on your ass all day, in an office, you're going to get a pancake bum.
I feel sorry for people that drive like a long periods of time.
I couldn't. My hips would be shot. My hips would be absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd have to drive an automatic.
But then your other leg's not doing anything. Only one leg gets to do something. I've never driven an automatic, have you?
Yeah, actually, one of our cars is an automatic. Mainly bought because of our hips. But, I don't know. I couldn't. Especially if you're around town. If you're on a motorway and you can put it into the, what's it called?
When it does it itself. Autopilot, I don't know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called.
Cruise control.
That's it.
If I can put it in cruise control, that's alright. And you can like move your legs a bit and kind of, you just got to be a bit aware, like if you need to brake. But but if it's like a clear motorway, you're alright. But I think being sedentary has a lot.
It's not good for us.
Honestly, this just creates so many issues.
I don't feel like I can ever sit still when I'm watching telly on an evening. And then I'm like this.
That's good.
Change, and then I'm like this, and I'll think, I'm exhausted. On my watch, I'll say, you've just closed an exercise ring.
Just done a full yoga session on the sofa.
And I've just changed position 6 times. Yeah. I'm a proper fidgeter.
I'm going to yoga tonight.
Ooh, an actual class somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not a... So, because I've been trying to, like, push myself out of my comfort zone.
We're running up that hill.
Yeah. Started running to the gym to help with my rugby because I refuse to be bad at anything. So, if I'm going to do rugby, I want to do it properly.
Glad I didn't start that. I'll bring some pom-poms and cheerlead you. Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Like having so much a nice time. I love it. I'm saying I'm addicted. Wait till I've done the first game.
You've only had one fat lip so far.
Yeah. That wasn't even in contact. God.
Out your comfort zone yoga.
Yeah, so my friend messaged me and was like, I'm doing yoga tonight and Thursday. Do you want to come? And I was like...
Where are you going?
Kinetic.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there.
I'm like, oh... I just don't... I would never choose it as my activity of choice, but I know it's going to be good for me, and I know it is good for me.
Some people feel like it's too slow, but actually, you will still get that burn.
I don't see
and the control.
Yeah. I like the stretch. I don't like the... I don't like when... And I think it's going to be really slow because it's yin yoga. I don't like when it's too just like lay down. When it's just like a lot of breathing and a lot of laying down, so it's like relaxation.
Well, you only get that at the beginning and the end.
Yeah. So my friend said it is going to be really slow because it's yin. Whereas on a Thursday, it's more... I can't remember which one it is on a Thursday. But it's more movie. I think it was... oh, shit. Well, this is really, really bad content for the podcast. Anyway, it doesn't matter what it is. But it was... I think if it's called like mobility yoga, I was like, I need that.
Yeah,
I actually
there'll be a lot of the hip
stuff. Really need that. So we're going to Kent this weekend. So I was like, I don't want to come Thursday because I'll need to really pack for the weekend. So I'm gonna do the Tuesday one, and then I said I'll do Thursday, like not every Thursday, but I'll book onto a Thursday one because I think the mobility one is actually really useful for me.
That's going to be really useful.
I really need that.
Yeah.
But yeah. It is it's hard for me to go to yoga. I have a massive mental block with yoga.
It's so weird for me because it's so...
I feel like people are yoga, like you're like either a yogi or you're not.
Maybe. I'm on my exercise.
Like runners. I think if you don't like running, it's really... No. You've got no desire to get into it.
No. I did the Couch to 5K app with my friend. We completed it and then we just carried on doing the 30-ish minutes.
That's good.
But since we stopped that, I'm like, oh, well, I've done that now.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Desire. You have to have a goal with running, I think. Unless you are, like, quote unquote, a runner and you just love to run, which I do.
Runners aren't built like this.
I genuinely think some people do just love just running and other stuff on a run, but that's not me at all. Which is why I started just running to the gym because it's only a 7-minute run.
Perfect. It's enough.
I'm never going to have to run a marathon in a rugby game. It's stop, start, stop, start.
Yeah,
so I don't need to be able to run a long distance. I just need to have enough cardio, fitness. I was actually shocked that my first attempt running to the gym, I did it without stopping.
You shouldn't be shocked because
I don't do any cardio.
No, but you have a fitness mindset. You have like a...
I think it was the power in my legs from strength
training. Yeah, of course.
Also, I'm just really bad at giving up.
Oh, well, that's good. See? You like that?
I'd rather pass out than stop running up this hill.
Bear that in mind if I ever see you on the side of the road.
Oh, God. She won't stop running. But I think, it really helped me knowing that there was a reason to run. Like, I'm running to the gym, so there's an end point.
Yeah, I like to know there's an end.
And I like that it wasn't a timed thing.
Yeah, nobody else needed to know, there wasn't any pressure, you just do it.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, all right, I'm going to run 5K. Because I think when you say, oh, I'm going to run 5K, but then if you start off running and you're not feeling it, and then you've set yourself the task of running 5K, then you just feel like shit if you don't want to or can't complete it.
Because it feels like a failure because you've set Yeah.
Whereas if you just say, I'm just going to go for a run, see what happens, you probably...
That's why I do lots of things that, you'll ask me something like, when did I start this or how much did I do this? I'm like, well,
yeah,
it
was
a few months ago. New Year's resolution starts around February.
Oh yeah, I love that. That was a good podcast episode, wasn't it?
I'm not starting it now. It's still dark. 8:00 in the morning.
So yeah, off to yoga tonight.
Good. It might be too slow for you, but don't be put off. Do the more energetic
I'm
one.
In my head, I'm gonna just I need the relaxation.
Focus the mind. Definitely. I used to really enjoy my adult yoga classes, and there would be quite some time one leg on the ground, and there'd be lots of different poses within that. So your balance is on, the leg's starting to burn, you're on fire, you're down, you're up, you're doing all sorts of different things and balancing, and then the other leg gets a turn, and that leg's like, what are you doing? That was so hard. So by the time you're lying down for the relaxation, your whole body's like, thank you, you're sweating, the heart rate's raised.
Yeah.
Even just like 10-20 minute ones on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just to do that. I just do that in the garden sometimes.
Yeah.
Just set one off and do it. So I remember, so there was the mum who did 12K in 2 classes, my goodness me, with her lower back. And then there was the joints basically all over, because your baby's just sapping everything.
Yeah, like they had a question about her joints.
But that's really the same, isn't it? Because you're keeping moving.
Yeah, because she specifically said, when I've been swimming, I'm fine.
Right.
I said, well, there's your answer.
Yeah.
You need to move.
Keep moving.
It sounds really, harsh, but it's true. Being sedentary is not good for anybody.
Yeah. No. We should be... you can see other cultures that sit on the floor more or bend more, and they're much more flexible, the hips and the feet. Being able to squat right down like a 2-year-old and keep your feet on the ground. I always like to keep checking that I can do that.
Can you still do it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to get a demo.
If I've been sitting on that leg, it's a bit sore.
Easy, straightened. Is it comfy?
Yeah, I could spend, and then sometimes I'll push it, so I'm pushing
nice.
My elbows onto my knees, so I'm opening up that
Open your hip out.
And then you can start getting jazzy and putting one down and one down.
I wish the camera was pointing that way. My sister used to watch telly for what felt like hours in that position. Up until quite, I'd say maybe until her early teens, she used to sit. She's a thumb sucker. Hi Sophie, I know you'll be watching because you always watch on YouTube. This is what Francesca's doing over there, but I'll just do it on camera. The sofa's squishy, so my bum's on the floor, but she used to sit like that.
Oh, it's so good for her hips.
It actually feels really good. I might just say like this.
It's nice, isn't it? I always feel nicer with something with it up like that. Or I'll sit, or one will be up on the back of my sofa when I'm watching telly or something like that, or I'm folding in.
I used to sit. Did you, when you were a kid, you used to lay upside down watching telly?
Oh, I love putting my legs up the wall.
My mum used to go so mad that get your feet off my wall.
And there'd be little marks everywhere.
I'm like, they're clean.
Yeah,
definitely not clean.
If when you sit cross-legged or feel like you bend your leg in and it feels sore in the knee, close the knee first and then go into your close rather than
twisting.
Close
twisting,
the knee first and twisting. One of my favourites from yoga, on the floor obviously, not on a sofa because you get the better stretch. Soles of the feet together. They can be any distance from your body, and then hands in this gap. I can't do it because I'm on the sofa. And then you're going, so you'd be on the floor, and then I'm gonna have to put one leg down because I'm stuck. And then that hand just keeps going further and further and further down. So you can feel all that in that lower back and the outside of it. It's just so lovely. So Daisy thinks nothing of doing this, hooks it over her shoulder, and sits there reading a book.
She's funny, that kid, honestly. She is funny. How's the crocheting? Tell us about her projects.
What's she doing? What's she crocheting at the moment? She's still ongoing with her dress for her brother's wedding.
What? I didn't know she was doing that.
Yeah, she's making a dress. Oh, it's so sweet.
She's making herself a dress?
For her brother's wedding.
Oh my god. Where... I need more information.
November, so she's still got a little bit of time. So it's black because it's winter. She started off with boob tube, so she's gone from here, she's got down to her hips, and now it's starting to flay out, so it's all going to be like that. But she's going to bring it down to about here, so that's quite classy. But it's all going to keep bobbing out. She's going to decide if she wants to add on any straps or anything if it's a bit heavy.
You probably would.
And she's thinking of making some sort of big red thing that will go like round the top and like a pretend knot or something like that. I know.
Wow. Oh my god.
So she's trying
to make.
Does
her brother know that this is her plan to wear for his wedding?
Well, I have mentioned it to his fiance when I replied to the invitation officially. I just sent her a message, and said that, and then she's quite impressed by that.
Yeah. Oh wow. They're
so sweet. They're so sweet. They're late 20s. I think her brother's going to be 30. This year.
Have you all been invited?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
We've been accepted as the family, even though we're not family.
That's really lovely.
I know, it is really lovely. It's really nice. I'm looking forward to that. Imogen is a tattooist.
Oh, cool.
Really cool. So what's Daisy going to do when she turns 18? Get
a tattoo.
She'll probably have hundreds. Yeah, but they've both got quite a lot, and when we're ever with them, I just like looking at their artwork like this.
Yes. I'm not staring at. I'm staring at your body, but I'm not staring at your body.
Yeah, I just want to look at your tattoos. I always like looking at people's tattoos. And the artwork's amazing. She's really talented.
They're in Wales.
Yes.
Oh wow! So is the wedding in Wales?
Yes.
Oh my god! Imagine if it rains. She'll be like so. I think she will need straps, because if it gets a bit damp, it's gonna be really heavy. The wool's gonna be.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah. Wales in November. What about like a puff sleeve?
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. See what she thinks.
What about getting some black satin and doing a satin puff sleeve? So you've got different textures going on.
Wow.
Maybe do a satin bow as well or something.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I'll go upstairs and she'll have her telly on YouTube and she'll be like,
can
this,
she sew?
She's crocheting.
She can sew. She could teach herself.
Yeah, she'll just teach herself.
She'll be able to do a puff sleeve. That's it, she says.
Yeah, she will. And then she's got somebody on like a YouTube tutorial or something. There's a couple of ladies that do dresses and skirts and stuff.
Oh my god.
I'm always sending her stuff.
It's so impressive. It's actually so ridiculous. Does her school know that she does all this?
Don't think so.
It's just a shame.
You've got to do your maths, English, and science, and
shit.
Get spat out on the conveyor belt of what's normal.
Don't do creative subjects anymore.
Yeah,
art GCSE. But you could do textiles GCSE. You could do textiles A level.
She's not. I just don't. I think it's tricky, isn't it? It just depends on the teacher, how fun they make it, and how interesting. And she's not doing food because she's vegetarian, as you know. And in food, they rarely cook. And when I say cook, I use that word loosely.
Oh my god, I remember this shit we used to take
One
home.
day, they made couscous.
In year 7, we did beans on toast.
Well, that's actually quite good if you're all going to be uni students. Instead of cereal, you could have beans on toast.
Yes.
So I'm like, Daisy, why aren't they teaching you to cook? Right, I know. Let's pour boiling water on some grains. Wow, we've got couscous. What? Anyway, so that was one thing. But they all turned up this day to cook, and they were given some chicken strips and peppers.
Do they provide the food? They
do actually, and the spices and a wrap. And the wrap was per group of 3. What? So Daisy said, "What can I use instead of chicken?" And they were, I need to see your cooking skills. And I'm like,
what? Assembling a wrap?
No, sorry. First of all, you teach her first, and then watch her cooking skills, because how's she supposed to know what to substitute?
What sort of assembling a wrap?
Well, yeah, I mean, God, come on. So anyway, she came home with some soggy pepper in a tub, and I was like, right, okay, so there was nothing for you, not even a suggestion. So the next time it was cooking, she took her own pepper, onion, it was something else, and I can't remember what it was. And the teacher rang me, and I said, you said you wanted to see her cooking skills, but you didn't tell her. She's in the class to learn.
Yeah.
Tell her what to substitute it with. She can't just eat corn chicken all the time.
No.
So the teacher that she'd had before mashed up some chickpeas with some spices and made the most gorgeous substitute for something that they were doing. This woman didn't bother. She just was like, well, you don't eat the chicken, you have the peppers. I said, she's brought her own ingredients in. I'm not saying school should be paying for it, but I'm saying she needs to be taught that before you watch her cooking skills. Christ. And then I did say, if she was religious, you would have taken it seriously.
That was literally what I was going to say.
Yeah. If it was because of religion, they would have taken her seriously. And
they would have. It's terrible.
apologised at parents' evening and said that, oh, I keep thinking about it and Daisy should have had her own wrap. And I was like, that's fine. I said, and I can tell you now.
Hopefully she can learn from a mistake.
I think so. She won't be doing it for a GCSE because she'll have to work twice as hard as everybody else because you'll get the beef out, you'll get the chicken out, and Daisy will have to come home, decide how to substitute it, and do twice the work.
You're a shit teacher.
She won't be doing it for a GCSE. No. She was rattled, I think, a little bit, but I think humbled as well, like not arguing with me, sort of like,
yeah, because she was wrong.
She was,
and you're right. If it was religious, that was
and it should
my
be
next sentence out my mouth.
Yeah,
I bet if it was for religious reasons, they'd have been bending over backwards because they wouldn't have wanted to have been seen as discriminatory.
Absolutely, and they should be trying for those children as well. But she's vegetarian, but she feels passionately about it.
Yeah, you can't make a vegetarian cook with meat. That's awful.
I wasn't even bothered about that. It was the fact that she wouldn't even tell us some substitutes. Right. She wouldn't even give us suggestions.
How can you be a food tech teacher and not know, okay, like, we could use tofu, we could use like mushrooms and chickpeas.
It was such a cop-out. You don't even have to buy the ingredients. Just tell her what you could use instead, and not just say, oh, I need to see your cooking skills. With what? You haven't given her the mental tools to do that yet, because no one said this is what you can use instead.
Also, sorry, the irony of saying I need to see your cooking skills when you're making kids a wrap.
Yeah, I know.
I think Elodie could make a wrap. If I had all the ingredients laid out for her, I probably wouldn't even have to tell her. She'd probably look at the wrap, look at the ingredients, and be like, oh yeah,
I'm going to wrap
these in here. It's either going to be a pizza or a wrap. Either way, they're all going on top.
Yeah, I get all mine to do stuff like that all the time. So that's not cooking.
So we once did.
That was a bit of a rant I wasn't expecting today.
We did. I remember this one really clearly. It was a bolognese. Good. Yeah, year 8, year 9. Took it home.
Oh God.
Mum was fuming because we had to provide our own ingredients. So she'd obviously bought like all the ingredients, like the 500 gram pack of mince, like all the stuff, blah blah blah. They'd made us put it all in the same tub. So by the time I'd got home with it, the pasta had absorbed all the moisture from the bolognese and had just like ballooned out, and like the whole dish was inedible. And it was meant to be our dinner that night. Oh. I feel like there are people. I don't know.
They're not teaching life skills. They're just teaching geometry.
Lack of common sense. Yeah. Like, where's the common sense?
Yeah. It is really annoying sometimes.
Where? Like, do these... I don't know. I really enjoyed... We did, like... I enjoyed textiles, actually. And I do enjoy sewing. And woodwork, I enjoyed.
So the trouble is how it was structured at my school was if you were in your lower sets for maths or English, you basically just got through the day. They didn't put the effort in for those other subjects, even though if you're actually bad at those academic subjects, you're probably really good at the other ones.
That's actually so stupid.
It was really split and discriminatory.
That is so stupid. People. I'm sorry. How are these people running schools?
Set 5 for maths, so really poor maths, but I was in set 2 for English. But my maths dragged everything else down. So all those extra things were just whatever. Set 5.
You're quite creative.
Oh my gosh! I think that what I can create and what I can do, and school's not.
It's not good.
Purpose or for everyone.
If you're not traditionally academic, it's a terrible place, and I can. And God, it must be awful to be like, I don't know, like mechanically minded or something, and just the complete lack of support. You could be the best carpenter in the world, but if you're not getting your maths or your English, no one cares about you. It's awful.
Yeah,
it's absolutely awful. Oh God, this is dreary, isn't it? Well, ours were on rotation, so we all did. Well, it was actually, our school at the time was technically a technology college, so it was Dagenham School Technology College.
Right.
So for the technology, like, they must have got grants from
to have a specialism.
So we did woodwork, textiles, food tech, maybe like engineering. There was like quite a few. It was each half. I think you did like 6 weeks. So each half term, you'd rotate onto a different onto a different one. So it's good because you've got a taste of like so many different things.
Yeah, that's
that you might be interested in, which I think children need.
Yeah, of course, because how are you supposed to know what your thing is if you
And then we also did
it?
music and art. But now I've heard from other parents who've got children in schools, like they're just getting rid of all the art, so
it's disgraceful.
Anything creative. I would struggle so much now. I would have.
How do people?
My whole life revolved around the music room.
So
spent like most lunchtimes and after school in the music room doing different bands and orchestras.
Oh, that's brilliant.
But now, like, the schools don't have funding for that. They don't have funding for you to put on a musical every year and for the teachers to do rehearsals 2-3 times a week.
True.
It's depressing though, isn't it?
Yeah. I know.
Well, this is cheerful. Have you got any fun anecdote to finish on? Away from school. Let's not talk about school.
No. No more
No.
school. No more school.
Oh, but you think I've got an anecdote? No more school.
I've got plenty of stuff like that, obviously. I could do an impression of someone.
Oh, yeah, do an impression. Let's finish on an impression.
Who can you do an impression of?
Nobody. Melody. I can do an impression of Melody.
Mummy!
Mummy! Is it awake time? That was this morning. Mummy! Mummy! I'm shouting you. Is it awake time?
Oh, bless her. It's so weird that your own child has a different accent. I'm saying that as a whole. Like, I feel exactly the same. And I love how Daisy's got like a school accent and a home accent. Tristan, slightly similar to Daisy's, got very much, he'll use lots of Yorkshireisms. But Minnie, she's just...
Oh, she's posh now, isn't she? Is she still posh?
She's posh. And, it's very neutral and... Speaks
like what Queen does. Oh, well, no. King, sorry.
I don't know. Impression. Daisy does a lot of stuff from Friday night dinner. She'll do Jimisms.
Oh, yeah. Can you do a gym? Go on, do a
Not
gym.
now you put me on the spot.
Do gym.
Oh, Ducky. It's a completely different name. Milson.
Friday night dinner.
So do I.
I love
good. Friends.
Is it coming back?
I don't know if it can. Well, he died in real life.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that.
Oh, he's only 54.
That's really sad.
It is.
So, do another sad note. You've got to do another impression. Do another...
Who else have I got? There's loads of stuff that me and my friends once galloped like Miranda all the way through a car park.
Nice.
Have you ever seen? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of Miranda, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. Who else? Who could you do an impression of? Let's do another gym.
No. He's too weird. What else? I don't know. We've usually got lots of stuff like just in daily life. Something will happen, and I'll just randomly do a silly voice.
What's your favourite ever TV show? Like, if you were like, I need comfort TV, what would you put on?
I don't know.
No, you don't have a.
What about
like
you?
Mine? Like probably like Friends, just like background noise.
Right, okay.
I can put it on as if it's the radio.
We were on a break. I wasn't doing an impression. I was just letting you know that I'd watched it. I did a Friends joke once, and my friend didn't react, and her husband went, "Oh, she's never watched it." Like, what?
Yeah, I know. I have friends like that, and it's when you're so deep into the friendship, and then you realise and you think, "Fuck,
Who are
I
you?"
should have asked this as an interview question before we became friends.
Do you remember that? It was like podcast 2 or 3, and I said I'm old enough to remember a new episode coming out every Friday. I like doing silly voices, but I can't think of them when I'm put on the spot.
You do a Janice.
Oh God!
Chandler Bing. Okay, we can end on that. That was funny. That's pictures up. Sorry, anyone's ears who've got.
I know we're really loud, aren't we? I bet people walking past on the street were like,
"Oh my God!" Okay,
35 minutes. That's not bad.
Adios.
We normally waffle for a lot longer, don't we?
Really enjoying all the questions we're getting asked. So
yes, keep them coming about anything. Because if we don't know, we'll find out. Because we've got lots of people that we're going to have on the podcast at some point, so it might turn into a whole thing.
Oh, also, I just want to plug my freebie that I've got. But if you want, it's called the No BS Body Goals Cheat Sheet.
I like that.
3 steps. To build the body that you've been trying to diet your way into.
I'm just going to sign up for that.
You should have had an email because I think you're on my mailing list. So, if you want it, it's completely free. So just drop me a message on Instagram, Alice Butler Coaching. and I will send you the link to grab your freebie. There you go. A little bit of self-promotion.
Excellent. I'm going to do that right now.
Bye!